loves, hello my besties, welcome in or welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Alanna. Guys, I finished Phantasma. I know that I was going to do a reading vlog for the last video and that didn't end up working out. I couldn't get myself to sit down and read last week that much, so I did read a little bit throughout the week. I read some stuff, but I couldn't get myself to just sit down and like read like I normally do. So I showed you guys some of my TBR games and bingos and stuff that I've made, but I did finish Phantasma this weekend. It's Tuesday today. It's the first time that I've had to actually sit down and record anything, but I did finish Phantasma on late Sunday night, and guys, 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I loved it so much. I did see one of my favorite booktubers, Ellen, review this, and she did not like it at all. She liked like the atmosphere, but she did not like the book. And I was like, I saw that video and I was like, did I like miss something? Why did I love it so much? But everybody's a different person, right? And I absolutely adore her. She's one of my favorite booktubers out there. So if you are not following Ellen Catherine, please go show some love to her. She's fantastic. But I absolutely love this book. And another girly, Sarah Caroli, also reviewed this, and she absolutely loved it. She, I think, gave it 4 or 5 stars. She really liked it. I thought it was really good. I really loved the atmosphere. I loved the main male character. Blackwell was absolutely, I loved him. He was charming but morally gray, but also like witty and funny, and I really loved that. I loved him right from the beginning. And then there's a little cat in this, a little ghost cat named Poe, who I also adore. Like, you don't see a ton of Poe, but you see enough, and he just kind of shows up places, and he's so cute, and it's just really great. And I loved our main girl, Ophelia. Like, so basically the synopsis of this story is something happens within their family, without giving anything away. Something happens within their family, and her younger sister, Ophelia is the main character, her younger sister Genevieve decides that she's gonna go to Phantasma. Phantasma is the Devil's Mansion thing. It's a competition that you can partake in, that humans and stuff are able to partake in, and whoever wins Phantasma gets to have a devil's wish granted to them, so they can basically have anything that they want. If they win, they have to get through the first 7 stages. The first 7 stages are based on the 7 deadly sins, and then they have 2 more phases, like 2 more levels that they have to complete, and the last person standing after level 9 gets a devil's wish. So Genevieve, her younger sister, goes to Phantasma to try to win, to get them out of a sticky situation that this issue within their family caused. And Ophelia finds out that her sister has been obsessed with Phantasma and believes that this is where she has gone, because she doesn't know for sure that this is where she went, but she goes and then she joins Phantasma to try to get to the point where she's able to see her sister. One of the levels, you're able to like move throughout the mansion. So the first set of levels, you have to stay within your corridor and like the floor that your group is on. So each like level has, like, each floor of this mansion has the rooms for the contestants. It's got a dining hall, it has a library and stuff like that. So she's able to find her sister, and at a certain point, so she gets through this whole competition with the help of Blackwell. Like, he offers her, so devils can offer their assistance for a price, and Blackwell's a phantom, and he's able to offer her a deal in which he will help her and keep her alive throughout these trials and help her with them, and help her during the haunts at night, because even at night when you're not within the trials themselves, it throws fears and stuff at you. So there's haunts and things that take place within your room. So he's going to help her by getting rid of those and helping her through all the trials and stuff. And then in return, she has to help him find the items, the things that he needs in order to no longer be stuck within Phantasma. Because right now, he doesn't know why he's stuck there for eternity, but he he's been there for as long as he can remember, and he doesn't even know how long it's been because his memories are gone. Like, he remembers some stuff, but he doesn't remember, like, far back. So they work together, and they brought up a romance. Their romance, a lot of people didn't like their romance. I really enjoyed it. A lot of people were saying that it's just, like, very sexual in manner, and that Blackwell is just, like, there's no connection between them. It's all just him, like, making sexual comments and things, which, like, they do, but also they're in this really hot, like, this life or death competition, and there's a chance for you to die with each level, and obviously they both need some stress relief. She needs it, he needs it, but there is spice. It was good spice. It wasn't, like, over the top, but it wasn't, like, just a minuscule little amount. It's, like, a nice, even amount of spice, which I enjoyed. I just really enjoyed it overall. I thought it was really, really good. The atmosphere was great, especially for, like, October, Halloween time. I really loved the main characters. I loved Ophelia and Blackwell. I loved Genevieve. She was really fun, even though she's just, like, a side character. But I think she's supposed to be the main person for the next book, Enchantra, that's coming out next year. I believe it follows Genevieve. But it's just, I think it's a really, really good story. And it was a really unique take. Like, I love anything that's got trials or competition. Like, I love the Hunger Games and Divergent and stuff like that. So I love the premise of it a lot. Like, the having to pass these levels and do these tasks and things. They were a little bit short, the tasks, I must say. Like, they could have been a little bit longer, a little bit more in depth, but they were fun, and I really enjoyed that they were based around the 7 deadly sins. Like, I think that's a really cool concept for a book. And I just overall really enjoyed it. Like, also, this cover is gorgeous. I keep looking down because I'm looking at the cover, but I just overall thought it was really good. I gave it 5 stars. The characters were great. The vibe and the mood of it were really good. I really liked it. The twist at the end, it blew my mind. I did not see it coming for the life of me. Some people have said that they called it and they knew what was going to happen. I feel like I can never call twists. So you probably will always hear me say I didn't see it coming, because 99% of the time I don't. I'm just completely oblivious, and I'm just so hooked into what's happening that I figure it out when the character does, aka when I'm told. But this is just, it's such a good book, and I really enjoyed the story and the elements to it. It says on the cover, the only thing deadlier than losing the game is losing your heart. So if you fall in love within Phantasma, you're cursed, essentially, is what happens. And I just found that really, like, on top of everything else, it was just something added onto the top just to make the stakes a little bit higher, and I really enjoyed that. But overall, I really, really liked this book. I can't wait to read the second one. I actually emailed the publishing company to see if I could be potentially considered for an ARC for the second book, because I enjoyed this so much. This will definitely be one that I do reread in the future. I really, really enjoyed it. I did start on my Goodreads and Fable accounts a 5-star list, so a 5-star shelf, so that all the 5 stars that I have rated, all the books I've rated 5 stars are going to be on that. But I really absolutely loved this. I really, really enjoyed it so much. If it's something you think you would like, I highly recommend picking it up. Just be wary that the main girl, Ophelia, does have OCD, and there are a lot of things centered around her OCD within the book, so if that could be triggering or upsetting to you, just keep that in mind before you pick this book up. But we're also reading Haunting Adeline right now, which I started on my Kindle. I'm on page like 65 or something, and I'm really liking it so far. I haven't gotten to the, like, nitty-gritty yet, so I'm still scared, because I know at some point we're going to get really dark and twisty, and I'm not sure I'm prepared for how dark and twisty that these books get. Because, again, the only dark romance type books that I've actually read are Butcher and Blackbird and Leather and Lark, and those aren't even like, those are funny, so it's not like, you know. But I know a lot of people love these, and I know a lot of people love Zaid, who's the main guy, which I think I'm seeing parts of him, but I don't know who he is yet. And then I'm also picking up this week the X-Hex as well. So we're going to be reading those two this week, and I'm listening to Do Not Disturb still on audiobook. I kind of put that aside because I've got hooked on this bad boy. But yeah, so we're going to be reading those two books this week and listening to Do Not Disturb for the rest of that one. And yeah, but I really enjoyed this. I think people should give it a shot. A lot of people really enjoyed this book. I really enjoyed it. So if you like it, please let me know in the comments if you've read it and enjoyed it. If you are going to read it, let me know. I would love to know. Hi, friends. Hi, Gumi. My dog's down here. So sorry I look a mess today. I had to get some injections in my spine this morning, so I am just dressed all cozy, and I didn't really care how I looked today. I am on page like 70 of Haunting Adeline. I really like it so far. But I am starting the X-Hex. I just started chapter 2. It's cute so far. I'm liking it. It's the first line of the book, I think, is so funny. The first line of the book is, "Never mix vodka and witchcraft." That's a smart sentiment. Don't mix magic and alcohol. You know, bad things happen, right? And I really, really like the little cat and candle that's on the top of each chapter. I think that's super cute. I really enjoy it. It's really good so far. I really like... I'm obviously not very far in, but so far I'm really enjoying the characters. Also, I got my nails done last week, and they're crime scene nails, so this is like a little person, a little body with blood dripping, crime scene tape, and a little knife with blood. And then this one is more caution tape, blood spatter, and a fingerprint. So those are cute. They're very festive. They're very October. But yeah, I am going to read a bit of X-Hex while I finish working. I only have a little bit left, and it's been super quiet today. So I'm just going to read a little bit while I wait before I stream later. So yeah. So I am very, very close to finished with the X-Hex. I love this so far. It's so good. I'm thinking it's going to be probably like a 4-star, 4.5 maybe. It's really good. Another Reese that I really, really love, of course. He's just so fun, and he's like, I don't know, he's so witty and just really sweet to her, and I really like it, but I just came across a part and it made me laugh, so I wanted to read the sentence to you. So I thought to myself, Reese, you devilishly handsome bastard, what was the last truly solid lead you got on this curse? He's just like, the things he calls himself, I think they're so fun. But I just think overall I really enjoy this. I love the relationships in this. I love Reese and Vivian's relationship. It's fun, but still a little sad, but still, like, gives you hope, you know? It's just a really cool story so far. I really enjoy it. I'm almost done. I think I have, like, 60 more pages. But their banter is really fun, and I really like the other characters as well. I love Vivian's relationship with her cousin and her aunt. I think it's just a really nice palette cleanser and stuff compared to these more books like Haunting Adeline and Phantasma. Even though Phantasma had fun banter and stuff, it was still like darker kind of vibes to it, whereas the X-Hex is more of a rom-com. It's more fun, and even though it's like witches and it's a curse and all this stuff and things are going just all amiss, it's still really fun. Right now they're on their way to go see somebody about freeing a ghost. You know, typical witchy things, right? But it's really good so far. I really enjoy it. It's lighthearted, it's an easy read, it's fun, it's funny. The atmosphere of it's really nice. Like, it's a really cozy little kind of Hallmark town, but like not Christmas Hallmark, like spooky time Hallmark, like Halloweeny, you know? But I just wanted to give you an update. I'm gonna finish reading this hopefully while I'm sitting here, and then we will go from there. Okay, guys. So I finished this book, and it was wonderful. It was so good. Risa and Vivian's relationship is the cutest thing, and even though through the whole thing they're like trying to fight it and just say that it's just fun because they can't be together, it's still such a cute relationship. The joking, the banter, just all of it is so precious. And the ending, oh my god, the ending was perfect. Perfect. I don't think you could have ended a book in a better way than this was ended. Like, it was cute enough. Small spoiler, so if you don't want to hear it, please move forward in the video. It looked like everything was gonna go wrong. And then it looked like everything was gonna be okay. And then it looked like everything was gonna go wrong again. Okay? And then everything got fixed. Like, actually fixed. And he was gonna tell her that he loved her. And then she was telling him goodbye because they're so opposite. They wanted different things and it wasn't gonna work. They always knew it. So he said goodbye and he went back to Wales and she stayed. And this all happened like November 1st, early morning of November 1st. He went back to Wales like November 1st. And she's walking over because she decided to start teaching some classes on the witchy side of the campus that she works on. Because she was already a professor for like regular history classes. And then she decided she wanted to start teaching some of the witch classes, on like the classes on the witch portion of the campus as well, since she's a witch. And she's walking through the halls of the main building to go to a meeting with the head person of the witch side of the campus, and she sees R. Penhollow on one of the doors, which Reese's name is Reese Penhollow, and she just stops after she's walked past it as it registers, and she turns around and she walks in, and he's just sitting there in an office in the college that she works at, just ready, just there. And he tells her that he loves her and that he's moved there. And it's so cute. It was so cute. And then she was like, they're confessing how much they love each other and for how long they've loved each other. And then she goes, I want to come to Wales with you. And he was like, did you miss the part where I said I moved here? She goes, no, it doesn't have to be one or the other. We can do both. We can make it work. And it was just perfect. I got the flutteries in my stomach. I got the butterflies. It was amazing. I'm going to go with a 4. A solid 4-star. So if you're looking for a cute, cozy romance with a little bit of with some spice, it doesn't have like a ton of spice, but when the spice is there, it can get pretty spicy. But it's also like more of a romantic spice. It's not just like spice for spice. So I really enjoyed that as well. But if you're looking for a cozy, fun rom-com read for the fall, Halloween time, The XX is definitely a great choice. This is by Erin Sterling. I'm going to have to go get her other book, The Kiss Curse, because if it's anywhere near as good as this one, I'm going to be very excited. But this was absolutely fantastic. Again, 4 out of 5 stars. It was a quick read. I started it yesterday, and I finished it today. And I didn't read, like I read for a few hours today and a couple hours last night. So it was a quick, easy, fun read. It was easy to understand. There wasn't anything in it that was very confusing at all. I really liked the story and the twists that were in it and these things. Like, you learn a bit about the town's history, and like in turn it is about their histories because it's their ancestors. So I think that was really cool, and how all of it kind of came together, and how her doing a not real curse, like it was just joking drunk at 19 curse on a guy who broke her heart, ended up being like a real curse, and it wasn't just her who did it. Like, she had outside power that helped her because without knowing it, like just all these things of their ancestors tying back in, and these things being dropped throughout the book from other parties that really just start tying everything together. And it was just it was a really good story, and it was well put together, and everything tied back, and it was tied up in a nice neat little bow at the end, which just brings me so much joy, because when books end on sad notes, I don't really love it. It makes me sad, obviously. I mean, that's probably what it's supposed to do. But I really enjoyed it. So again, I highly recommend it. 4 out of 5 stars. If you guys want to see more of my rating and review, please feel free to check out like Goodreads or Fable. I'm on both of them as Lana Marie Reads. Yeah, so I really, really enjoyed it, and I hope if you guys do check it out, you let me know. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear what everybody thinks about it, and if you chose to check it out, especially if you chose to check it out because of me, I'd really appreciate knowing and chatting with you guys about it. But yeah, so I finished so far for this week. I have finished Phantasma and The X-Hex. Now, I was hoping to be able to finish Haunting Adeline this week as well. That just didn't work out. I have not made it any farther in this one because I started reading the X-Hex to break it up a little bit, and I'm still on page 65 of Haunting Adeline. So I think I'll probably end this vlog here because I am trying to keep posting on Fridays. So that means it's Thursday today and I have to edit, and I just didn't have as much time to read this week as I would have liked. And I've also been in like a weird mood lately. It's not like I'm in a slump, because I'm not in a slump, but there's just been a lot of time lately where I just haven't wanted to pick up a book. Not because I don't want to read the books or I'm not enjoying the books that I'm reading. I've just been wanting to play a game or watch something with my fiance or take the boy for a walk and stuff like that. Like, just spending time away from the cameras between this and streaming, just kind of spending some time away doing stuff offline by myself or with my family and stuff is what I've been focusing on quite a bit. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here, and we will pick up Haunting Adeline. I will keep reading this, and hopefully this will be finished for next Friday's vlog. But I think with Haunting Adeline, now that I finished the X-Hex, I think we're gonna probably pick up maybe Morbidly Yours. Morbidly Yours, potentially. Either Morbidly Yours or Bride. I'm not positive yet which one, so I'll probably have somebody else choose for me. But along with Haunting Adeline for next week, I'm going to try to read Morbidly Yours or Bride, or maybe even both, because they're not super long. But I think those are the ones we're going to pick up next week along with Haunting Adeline. So if you are wanting to hear about those, please feel free to pop in next week for the video. And if you guys could hit that like and subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. It's free to do so, and the support really helps get the video out there to more amazing people like yourselves. And I hope you guys stay happy, healthy, and safe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!